Back in September, a new trailer for the 2021 adaptation of Shaman King dropped. Around that same time, some new information regarding the cast, the crew, and the studios involved with this new adaptation came out. After one hell of a semester, I finally got some time on my hands, so I figured I would give my thoughts on the new trailer, the information that's been released, and what that might all mean for the new Shaman King series going forward. What I thought I'd do was compare the information that has been released with the previous video I made. In my video inspired by the previous teaser trailer, I listed 5 things I felt would be important to ensuring the anime's success. Not all of the things on this list apply to the information that was released back in September, but I think what does apply is significant. Let's start with the casting. Right off the bat, we find that Yuko Sato, the original voiceover artist for Yo Asakura, will not be returning. Instead, Yo will be voiced by Yoko Hikasa. Hiroyuki Takei had wanted the original cast and the music to return for the new anime, and refused to go forward with the project in its initial stages, when it was revealed that such a return wasn't in the cards. It seems with this new information that a compromise was reached between Takei and the showrunners. I am disappointed that Yuko Sato is not returning as Yo. Until today, Yuko was the go-to person to voice that character. She was hired not only to voice the character in the anime, but also in video games and other media. I'm sure a lot of us are wishing that the loyalty that Japanese studios often show to voiceover artists by refusing to recast their roles no matter what could still be applied in this instance. But the fact that there are major cast members from the old anime returning, such as Megumi Hayashibara, who played Anna, seems to imply that the showrunners at least tried to get the old team back together. Yoko has been active since 1992 and has voiced boy characters before. She obviously has a lot of experience. I was disappointed when Gon Freaks was recast for the second adaptation of Hunter x Hunter, but I did eventually warm up to Gon's new voiceover artist. It could very well be that the role of Yo may still be in good hands. We'll just have to see. So, what might have happened for Yuko Sato to be replaced as Yo Asakura? There's a few possibilities I can think of. We should first make note of what she's done these past few years, which isn't much. Her last listed credit on the IMDb is as Oryo, a character in the Gintama anime, whom she voiced in 10 episodes from 2006 up to 2018. There's an 8-year gap between her 9th appearance as Oryo and her 10th and final appearance as Oryo. The only thing to fill that gap are a few episodes from 2 TV series, a role in a video game, and a role in the
Montmartre
Syndrome, a live-action drama film. I have to wonder if this is even the same actress. Either way, she hasn't done anything since. It could be that she's just experiencing another gap between jobs. But what if that's not the case? Could it be that Yuko has retired? Well, we can't be sure. Accent, which seems to be the agency she's affiliated with, has not removed her page on their site or announced her retirement. I joked in my previous Shaman King article that Yuko was out of work, but maybe there's really something to that. There's any number of reasons why she might have retired, or why she didn't return as Yo. She is almost 50 years old. It could just be that her voice has changed so much since her younger days, and she can no longer pull off that voice the way she used to. Maybe she just wanted to settle down. She had some good performances, so maybe she decided to quit while she was ahead. We should also make note of how sparse Yoko's career has been in general. Despite her talent, Yuko has participated in less than 30 projects, with, as mentioned earlier, numerous long gaps later in her career. At least, that's all that is listed. Of course, anyone would kill to have even 5 or 10 professional credits in the voiceover or the film industry. But we have to admit that, compared with many of her equally talented peers, this isn't much. It could be then that the higher-ups decided they wanted to go with someone more popular or familiar. I'd hate to think that this all came down to a glorified popularity contest. But when it comes to the entertainment industry, well, them's the breaks. It would be so much nicer if Yuko Sato were just too busy with other projects to be available. I hope that's the case.